The game's over. There's nothing you can do. You can't get it back. But it happens throughout the course of the game. No one's going to play a perfect game, and unfortunately, having a ball, up 6 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds, and you lose that game, it's tough. But you got to give them credit for sticking with it and winning that game. So it's over. It's nothing you can look back on, and now we just got to prepare and get ready again.
Janie, here in the corner.
Hi, Ty. Janie McCauley from AP. Can you even sum up the difference that team has with Kevin Durant and what he does to make an impact, not only as a brilliant scorer, but just on the defensive end as well?
Well, the difference is you have someone who's 7 foot tall defensively. Now you can put him on Kevin Love and still play him, in a post up when they switch. But, offensively, we guarded them well, the last 3 games, and you see what they started to do. They started to go to 1-3 pick and roll with Steph Curry and Durant, which I think might be one of the most unstoppable 1-3 pick and rolls in our league. And they waited till late to do it. They should have, but that's a tough play to stop. And they went, posting Kevin Durant in the mid post. We guard him pretty good. He still shot over top of us. And, when you add a guy like that who's a great scorer, probably one of the best scorers our league has seen, that's the difference that he makes. When they get, when you hold Klay to 11 points and now you need another guy to step up and score the basketball, Kevin Durant is a great option to have.
Rachel?
Ty, did you have any sort of moment with the team after the game in the locker room, or will you do that on the plane?
We had a moment. I broke down, so I couldn't really finish my speech. A lot of guys cried because they wanted it bad, and that's all you can ask. If you give all your effort and all the fight and all the heart you got, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win, and that's what's tough about sports. And I credit our guys. I thought they gave everything they had, and we fought, we competed, and we never gave in. But they beat us.
What was the part that made you emotional?
Just losing. It's tough. My first time being in this position as a head coach, and you get the guys here, and you play in the finals, and you're starting to play better and play well, and then you look up, the season's over, and it's just tough for me because I know all the fight these guys have, and how much they wanted to win, and when you come up short like this, it's just tough.
Robert, last question.
Robert Littell, Black Sports Online. Like you talked about, the first 2 games, very hard to adjust to the Warriors' speed, and your role players were having some struggles. But they played really well these last 3 games, specifically J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson. Kyrie and LeBron gets a lot of the press. Could you just talk about those 2 in the way they played tonight?
Well, J.R. and Tristan, since Game 3 has been great, and it's funny because I played this game before, and, I've seen situations where, people like to make adjustments and blame it on one guy, but, I'm not like that. And, J.R. and Tristan, they got us here. Those are my guys. I wasn't going to sit them on the bench and start someone else. If it didn't go well, we could always adjust. But, those guys have been in the trenches, and we fought all 3 years since I've been here. And they came out and they performed. And that's what they do. I mean, you can have a couple bad games. They're human. Not going to have great games every single night. And I'm just happy for those 2 guys to be able to bounce back these last 3 games and play well.
Coach, thank you.
Yeah.
LeBron James will be next.